My lovelies, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be another InZOI gameplay. I've had this on my computer for a while now and I've been meaning to come on here and edit it. I haven't actually played in a little while because I feel like, as everybody's known or felt, it's kind of dropped a little bit. Yeah, so this, from what I can remember, was me getting a head in this like job part. That was kind of my goal. I really wanted to try and get a job and kind of make a proper go at this little InZOI life. I really like the sound of the subway. It's really random. I really enjoy the sound, but I kind of wish we could actually follow them onto the platform and almost have that as a mini game, like a choosable mini game. I know this is like a lot to ask, but as if we could make sure we get the right train and make sure we get the right route and all of that. I think that'd be really cool and really fun as well. I do find that this schedule can get quite hectic and a little bit confusing at times, especially like with the random things that it just puts on there for you, but I've sort of learned how to navigate that now, I guess, and try to make it enjoyable, I guess, because it can get a little bit frustrating, where especially I think because I'm not too sure where everything is, and I'm still not too sure where everything is because this was filmed maybe like 4 weeks ago. I haven't been on since, so yeah, I just kind of need to really, I don't know, apparently they've had a big update and they're still doing updates, of course, because it's I think it's now out of early access. It's like out of early access, what's the word, status, right? This is another thing that really confuses me, like this karma and soul dashboard thing, because like what can you do? Like, do you have to then physically look for this person? Like, how do you easily find them to improve their karma status before it degrades the whole city and the individual? So that was, I feel like I need to do some research on that because I was very much confused. I realized that I could edit the background because I didn't know in Sims that's how people get their creator sim backgrounds to be different, like they were just like mods or whatever to download. So yeah, when I realized, oh my gosh, you can actually have different backgrounds, I was like going a bit excited and a bit crazy, but I still didn't really know how to maneuver myself around. So yeah, there's a little bit of random clips of that. Wandale is the place that I applied for my ZOI. I was a bit thrown off actually, and I think this might have been why I was looking at the schedule earlier, because I'd originally enrolled at a university, so I thought because this was part-time, I'd be able to like work out a schedule to do both. But as soon as I applied for this and got accepted on it, it removed the university part, which isn't very realistic. Like, if the whole thing's realism, that's not super realistic, because there's plenty of uni students that need to and want to work part-time to kind of, you know, get money, right? Pay for their lodgings, that sort of stuff. So that was a bit annoying, and I kind of wanted the experience of tackling it in game to see how that would work, if there'd be a reprimand of, you know, late work, late coursework, late to work, that sort of thing. But anyway, so yeah, I just kind of dealt with working on its own without the uni stuff on top of that. But I think I recently, either after this game or later on in the gameplay, I quit the job, so I might end up enrolling in the university again, just to see if you actually go to classes and lectures and stuff like that. Yeah, I was just kind of getting a feel for the place, looking around, seeing how it works, and I was really intrigued to see if you were able to actively do tasks, which you are in this particular job anyway. I don't know if it's the same in all fields of careers in InZOI, but it did become a bit samey, a little bit repetitive, and not super challenging and engaging. It just felt like a tick list, which at first was very exciting, and I was like, oh yes, a tick list. But I think because things aren't super clear how you do them, it was less challenging and more just frustrating, because it wasn't like, I don't know, even things like the ticket machine, like I couldn't figure out where I would have thought the receipt would need changing. It wasn't that particular item that I needed to interact with, so that was a little bit frustrating. So I'm still really confused at why she does this. Like, I thought everything was fine pretty much. Like, she wasn't super starving and all her other like aspirations or whatever they are were met. Was she coming down with poorliness, like sickness? I think that's what it was. I was so confused, but it was so frustrating trying to get her to the next spot, and she's walking like that. It's just really annoying. Does anyone else find it really difficult to hold conversations with like NPCs in this game? Like, you'll start an engagement, right, a conversation, and just as they've finished that particular line of communication, they start walking off, and sometimes you have to like flag them down to continue the conversation. Is that just like, why do they do that? Because I've tried it a couple of different times. No matter who I'm talking to, no matter if they're feeding the conversation or whatever, they seem to do that, and I don't know if that's a bug or just a quirk of the game, but it's so frustrating. Like, why are they not staying around for me to be able to easily like continue the communication if I want to, right? They just run off.
Milo Firavindino. Vi. Yasu.
Nebikasa
Damana
Koyapi.
Bon.
Twa?
Quenvi.
Nukupivani.
Mangia.
Marsimun.
Huh?
Nukupivani.
Mai.
Marsimun.
Manu.
Dulo.
Huh?
Kokoyan.
Kanduli.
Sid Maitun.
Chua.
Miss Manton
Doni
Picano.
Viki.
Happy
Caminola.
Rouge.
Wa. Machiola. Azul.
Bimayanti. Lamajufan.
Lisanu. Mabondo. Vi.
Labiri
Syria.
Yuki.
Ah. Yampana.
Glinta. Wishumi.
Halulu.
Amiibo.
Subrite Yantabi. Cantioni.
Wana
Dan,
Haruma. How
Really?
sweet. Yago.
I am going to wrap this video up here. I didn't really have much to say other than what I already said, so I'll just let the rest of this play, and I thank you very much for watching. Catch you in another video soon. Bye.